Ibiza and Formentera are probably the world's best excuses to leave your swimsuit in your suitcase. They are located next to each other, off the Spanish Mediterranean coast, but the difference and vibe between the two can be massive. Today, I'm going to tell you which island will be the best for your next nude beach vacation. Spain is famously relaxed about nudity, and the general rule of thumb is that you can strip off almost anywhere once you're away from the main family clusters. It's less about looking for a specific sign and more about reading the room, or in this case, the beach. Both islands are popular nude destinations, and most often you won't be the only naked person on the beach. Being the larger island, Ibiza is all about the variety. One day you're on a flat rock that feels like a giant lounge chair, and the next you're in a sandy cove that requires a bit of a hike to reach. We were here in May, and finding beaches where you can go naked was easy. But when the season evolves and the crowds grow, the nude zones usually shrink. If you want maximum space without feeling like a tourist attraction, aim for the shoulder seasons. May or late September is the sweet spot. It's warm enough to swim, but you won't be fighting for every square centimeter of sand. Cala Tarida is a great example of this change in vibe. The main beach is a sea of umbrellas and kids with buckets. But if you head off to the sides, you'll find smaller coves protected by the rocks. This is where the clothes typically come off. If you're staying near Ibiza town, Playa de Sestañol is your best bet for a quick escape. It's not a massive stretch of sand, but it feels hidden, which is rare when you're that close to the main party hubs. It all gets a bit more official at Cala Escondida, where a giant yellow rock with nude beach painted on it shows you the way. It's a rather small beach, sheltered by the cliffs, and the water is that calm. The irony is that because it's so nice, the clothed crowd often spills over from the neighboring beaches when they get too full. So you may find yourself among few naked people in a sea of bikinis sometimes. Don't sweat it. This relaxed, non-judgment clothing optional scene is part of what Ibiza stands for. If you're over the sand and want a more dramatic scene, Punta Galera is the spot. The beach is more like a stack of huge flat rocks that may not be the most comfortable, but they do create a unique setting. It's usually pretty quiet here. Everyone is just minding their own business and soaking up the heat. It's a side of Ibiza that can feel a million miles away from the clubs. For the classic long nude beach day, you have to go to Playa de Escavallete. This is the popular nude beach. Wide stretches of sand and a vibe that gets more and more naked the further you walk from the parking lot. Parking is the easiest at the north of the beach. The whole stretch towards the south is generally considered nude beach, with the epicenter around the Chiringuey beach bar. Another interesting beach is Cala Nova, where the nude section is located right in the middle. It might be an uncommon sight, but it does feel liberating to not being pushed to the sides for once. And then there's Esfigural and Agua Blanca in the northeast of Ibiza. The scenery feels a bit rougher here and the sea a bit more choppy. Yet, these beaches provide some excellent opportunities for a skinny dip and usually don't get too crowded even when the season gets busier. Now let's hop over to Formentera. The island doesn't have an airport, so the only way to get here is by ferry from Ibiza. And that 30-minute boat ride acts like a filter, weeding out the people who can't be bothered with the extra step. The whole island is basically one big nude beach with only a few exceptions. Unless you're at the urban beach in Espiols or you ended up at a very crowded part, you're generally fine to go naked. Down at Midjorn on the south coast, you've literally got kilometers of space. It's perfect if you're the type who hates being within range of somebody else's conversation. If you hang out near the Blue Bar area, you'll usually encounter some other nude sunbathers, but as you walk further, the beach becomes more empty. Just a short drive further is Playa Escalo, that's divided into 3 bays. The first one is typically reserved for the bathing suits, but at Bay 2 and 3, these usually come off. The crown jewel of Formentera's nude beaches is Seesat in the north. This is a narrow stretch of island with water on both sides, and it's part of a protected park. Because it's a peninsula, the direction of the wind usually dictates which stretches of beach are comfortable and which are not. If the wind is coming from the east, go to the west side for calm water, and vice versa. The further you walk towards the tip of the island, the better it gets. Seesat is also popular among day trippers from Ibiza, but these usually drop their towel at the first patch of sand they see. So, if you're willing to walk for about 15 minutes, you'll find stretches where it's just you and the seagulls. And seagulls don't care that you aren't wearing pants. They're just there for your snacks. If Seesat would be too crowded to be comfortable, it's better to head south on the peninsula towards Playa Levante. It's a bit less picturesque, but this beach is so large that there will always be some empty space for you. So, which island should you pick? If you want variety, large coves, and the option to hit a high-end beach bar, go to Ibiza. But remember that timing is everything, and that the warmer it gets, the less naked it becomes. I know, that doesn't make any sense. If you are traveling closer to the summer, or you are rather looking for more of an end-of-the-world feeling, where being naked is just a logical way to spend the day, go onto a ferry to Formentera. It's slower, quieter, and has way less ego. Thanks for discovering this beautiful part of Spain with me. If you've got a favorite secret spot on either island, drop a comment and let me know. Also, give us a like if this video helped you plan a future escape, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you soon on another naked adventure.